Hello, we are the Career Center, and we will be guiding you through an interactive presentation on using LinkedIn to network. Before we get started, please pause the video and pull out something you can write with, either a pen and paper or a computer. Unpause when you are ready to begin. Before we get started with the presentation, let's have a brief overview of what the Career Center offers. We have two locations, one in Allendale in 200 Student Services Building, and another office on the Pew campus in 101B DeVos. We have career advisors staffed at both locations to help students. We also offer Career Lab, which are drop-in sessions to go over resumes, cover letters, LinkedIn profiles, and more. This is an opportunity for students and alum to connect with the office without having an appointment. Check the Career Center website for updated hours. Some of the other services we offer are one-on-one advising appointments to go over resume and cover letters, practice interviews, handshake and LinkedIn help, career development, and more. We have career advisors that are specialized in specific industries that can help students be successful in any career path they choose. Who uses LinkedIn? More than 1.3 million recruiters worldwide use LinkedIn. 98% of recruiters report using social media to find job candidates. 98% of those use LinkedIn. 80% of all jobs are never advertised. It is called the hidden job market. LinkedIn is a great passive recruiting source and networking tool. What are the benefits of LinkedIn? 1. Job and internship search. You can search for jobs and internships two ways. The first and most popular is through the Jobs tab on the platform. You can search specific job titles and locations to see what is available. You can also look up specific companies you may be interested in and see if they have any job postings on their individual account. Both ways are effective to see what is available to you. 2. Interview preparation. LinkedIn allows its users to research companies which can benefit you before an interview. You can learn about the company's mission, current trends, and connect with the hiring team after you meet them. Also, LinkedIn offers great resources, articles, and expert advice about interviewing that can be a good starting point for your preparation. 3. Networking. You can connect with friends, family, professors, coworkers, and so many other people on LinkedIn. Building your network allows you to have people refer you to jobs, establish credibility, and build your overall personal brand. 4. You can keep up with news and industry trends. LinkedIn is a good source to stay updated with current events in your industry. You can follow professional news accounts or experts in your field to gather information and share opinions about the world of work. LinkedIn is a chance for you to also build your personal brand or how you want to represent yourself to your audience. You can do that by following these steps. Understand your brand. Decide how you wish to be perceived. What values or characteristics do you want to portray? What is your goal in creating a personal brand? Create a professional profile. Make sure that your profile is clear about who you are and looks professional. We will get into this later in the presentation. Share valuable content. Whether you post about current topics or what your new job is, make sure it is relevant to who you are and the platform you are sharing it on. This allows you to build a following of people who value what you share. Engage with your network. Create relationships with the people you connect with. Engage in people's posts and share your thoughts in discussions. Remember, quality over quantity. Be consistent. Ensure your messaging, voice, and content are consistent across your profile and posts. Regular activity on LinkedIn signals that you are an active and engaged professional, which can attract more connections and opportunities. Now, let's brainstorm what you want your personal brand to look like. Please write down 2 to 3 words or phrases you want to portray to your audience. Ask yourself, what impression do I want to leave on the people visiting my profile? After 5 minutes of brainstorming, come back as a group to have a group discussion. Instructor, please pause the video and unpause when you are ready to continue. Now that you have an understanding of what your personal brand is, let's talk about how to portray that. What are the main components of a LinkedIn profile so that you can build your account? 1. A professional photo. Your profile photo should be of you alone and should only include your chest or shoulder area to showcase your face for potential connections to recognize you. You can get a free professional photo at the Career Center via our Headshot Hub. Stop in when you are open to update your LinkedIn profile photo. 2. A headline. This should emphasize your area of study and/or career ambitions or current roles. An example could be marketing student at Grand Valley State University or sales intern at Spartan Nash. Whatever explains you. 3. An About Me section. This should discuss who you are, your experiences, and what you're seeking, and/or why someone should want to connect with you. 4. Experience. Here list any internships, jobs, or positions of responsibility that you want to showcase. 5. Education. This should include the institutions you've attended beyond high school. High school information does not need to be included, but can be to add for networking. 6. Skills. Should highlight some professional skills you have. Try and make them as technical as possible versus general. You can also take skill quizzes through LinkedIn to receive certifications for these skills. Background photo. Add a professional header to your profile to spruce it up. This could be a company logo, a scenery photo, your alma mater, etc. At this time, we are going to walk through 2 different LinkedIn profiles. For each one, have a group discussion about the similarities, differences, and impression they leave. Now, pause the video and take 2 to 3 minutes discussing the impression this profile leaves. Unpause when you are ready to continue. Now, pause the video and take 5 to 7 minutes discussing the impression this profile leaves and how it differs from the previous profile. Unpause when you are ready to continue. Headlines are another aspect of what LinkedIn profiles that determine your brand. Oftentimes, this is one of the first things a person sees after your name and profile photo. It depicts who you are, what you do, and any other information you want to display. Crafting your headline can be broken into 3 areas. 1. Know your objective. Know who you are and what you want them to see right away. What are you studying? Where do you work? What are your strengths? Or what is your goal using LinkedIn? 2. Be specific. Like we saw in the first LinkedIn profile, being specific about what your major or what you want to study will attract like-minded people. Including specific information about major, profession, or what jobs you are seeking can add value to your networking. 3. Be concise. A headline will not include everything about you, and that is okay. Figure out what is most important to share and how to communicate that effectively. An example of this would be an accounting sophomore seeking career advice and information regarding taxation. From this sentence, you're able to know what this student is studying, what year they are, and what is their objective for being on LinkedIn. Another example is Hospitality and Tourism Junior looking for an internship opportunity in the food and beverage industry. Once again, we know the year and the major of the student and what's their objective looking for jobs or internships. This will invite recruiters to connect with them. Lastly, a recent nursing graduate seeking employment at a hospital. Once again, we know this person has graduated and has a college degree in nursing and looking to work at a hospital, encouraging recruiters or people to refer them to jobs. Keeping in mind what we just went over, please pause the video and take some time drafting your own headline. Remember to include information like your major or year, what you are looking for or to do, what you need help with, or where you want to be. You will not include all of these, so choose what is most important in your life and what represents your brand well. Instructor, please give the class 5 to 7 minutes to write up their headline and facilitate a group discussion after. Some additions that you can add to a LinkedIn profile to build it up are volunteer experiences, extracurricular activities. You can join industry groups. You can follow companies and organizations. You can gain 500 plus connections. You can gain recommendations and endorsements. You can add relevant courses and projects. And you can add certifications and license. These are all great ways to showcase your skills, experiences, and abilities. On to our next topic. As we're talking about building a professional network on LinkedIn, you likely hear this comment, but I don't know anyone. This is the biggest resistance career professional they told us they hear from students. Students join Facebook and immediately connect with 600 people. LinkedIn takes more patience and professional savvy. It also requires an understanding of who is actually in your network. So who should I add to my network? Fellow classmates and alum, people you do business with and like or admire, members of the same business, social, religious, or fraternal groups, people you know in real life, family, people whose careers, interests, and attitudes make them ideal connections, potential customers or employers, or subject matter experts in your field. LinkedIn provides a great opportunity to help students understand who is in their network and to connect with these important contacts. Networking does not mean cold calling dozens of people. It means connecting with the people you already know and building your network from there. Let's begin to identify people in your network. First, take a moment to think about your inner circle. This includes family, friends, and people you interact with regularly or have a close relationship with. Next, expand that circle to your next group of people. Again, this might be friends from school, teachers, teammates, colleagues, etc. Then, let's take it a step further. This might be people you don't talk to regularly, but have had a relationship with in the past. Instructors, Please give students 5 to 7 minutes to create this list. Unpause when you are ready to continue. This activity demonstrates that you do know people and have a network. When starting to use LinkedIn, start connecting with the people you just wrote down on your list. Some final tips to wrap up this presentation. Add your LinkedIn URL to your resume and cover letters when your profile is complete. Be sure to continue updating your LinkedIn as your resume changes. Like stated previously, staying active on LinkedIn makes you look like an engaged professional. Then continue connecting and engaging. Keep utilizing LinkedIn, whether you're looking for jobs, you're networking, or you're just staying up to date with connections and current trends. One way to stay connected with the Career Center is to find us on social media. Our Instagram, TikTok, and Facebook are great ways to learn about employers that are coming to campus, events we are hosting on and off campus, and other events that the Grand Valley Career Center puts on. We also have our career communities. If you scan this QR code, you can sign up to get a newsletter once a month that contains information about relevant events, relevant job postings, and important resources targeted to your specific major and/or industry. Also, check out our podcasts. We have over 75 podcasts ranging in topics from how to write a resume to does my part-time job really count, to we even host really cool guests. Like we've had a former Secret Service agent come on and talk about their experience. Scan the QR code to just subscribe and start listening to our podcast. Thank you for participating. We hope that you enjoyed this presentation, and thank you.